For nearly 500 years, the Western Roman Empire was the center of the world. Then, in 476 AD, the entire system collapsed, plunging Europe into the Dark Ages. It was a catastrophe that cost Europe 1,000 years of technological and philosophical progress. But what if we changed that one moment? What if Rome, facing all its problems, corruption, barbarians, economic collapse, found a way to survive? What would the world of today, the year 2025, look like under the enduring shadow of a 2,000-year Roman Empire? Chapter 1. The Unified Superstate. First, let's deal with the map. If Rome never fell, there is no France, no Spain, no Germany, no Britain as we know them. The entire Mediterranean basin, and most of Europe, would be a single, unified government, likely speaking a common Neo-Latin language, the ultimate lingua franca. The constant wars of European history, the 100 Years' War, the 30 Years' War, even the 2 world wars might never happen. All that blood and treasure would instead be channeled into one single power. However, it wouldn't be a democracy. The empire would have to evolve, likely into a more decentralized, authoritarian confederation managed by an imperial senate, constantly battling regional governors and a powerful, enduring emperor. The borders would be stable, forcing power centers like the Germanic and Slavic tribes to develop their own identities outside the Roman sphere. Chapter 2. The Technology Question. This is where the world fundamentally changes. The Roman Empire was not a civilization of invention, but of engineering and implementation. The collapse of the West in our timeline led to the loss of vast libraries and philosophical knowledge. If Rome survived, that knowledge base is never lost. But would they industrialize faster? Probably not. Rome's economic model relied heavily on cheap or slave labor, which removed the incentive for labor-saving inventions like the printing press or steam engine. Instead, imagine incremental, relentless progress, better concrete, superior sanitation, massive, efficient aqueducts, and roads that truly crisscross the entire globe centuries ahead of schedule. No Dark Ages means a continuous refinement of ancient ideas. Crucially, there is no vacuum for the Islamic Golden Age to flourish and then transmit lost Greek knowledge back to Europe. Rome already has the knowledge. Without the competition, would Roman science stagnate in its comfortable empire? We might have a technologically advanced world, but one that is philosophically centuries behind, stuck in a permanent, pragmatic ancient world mindset. Chapter 3. The Latin-speaking world. The survival of Rome means the unquestioned dominance of Latin, English, German, and Slavic languages would either be tiny minority dialects or simply wiped out. Everyone from Portugal to Syria would be connected by Latin script and a massive, continuous literary tradition. Universal literacy would likely come much sooner than in our timeline. But what about religion? Christianity was a major factor in Rome's decline. If Rome survives, it must either crush Christianity early on or fully integrate it. The most probable scenario, the emperor becomes the supreme head of the church. There is no independent pope in Rome to challenge imperial power. The church is a ministry of the state. This Roman form of unified, state-controlled Christianity would be the single largest religious force on the planet, avoiding the thousands of splits and wars we saw with the Reformation and beyond. Roman culture, its laws, its aesthetics, its military focus becomes the unchanging baseline for the entire West. But the cost of endless unity is often stagnation. Would you want to live in a world ruled by a 2,000-year-old Roman superstate? Let us know which scenario you think is most likely: faster tech or eternal stagnation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest what-ifs. Ave ad quaeveo.